rewards are fast becoming a key component of plan sponsors' work. Putting together a package that includes rewards, benefits, compensation, retirement plans, and so much more can make or break a company's attraction and retention offers. But total rewards are also a crowded field with challenging decisions for plan sponsors to navigate. Welcome to this special episode of BPM TV, where we will dive into how one total rewards firm is setting itself apart. That firm is Looney Well, and we are lucky to be joined by the firm's founder and chief Loonie, Joseph Chan. Joseph founded Looney Well in 2021 with over 25 years of experience in total rewards and recognition. He and his team work with some of Canada's fastest growing companies, helping them scale and grow through hands-on compensation, benefits, and total rewards packages. Joseph, welcome to BPM TV.
Pleasure to be here.
So, Joseph, let's start with the first and foremost question. What does Looney Well do exactly?
Yeah, so we provide expertise in total rewards, so compensation, benefits, and retirement as our thing. While we provide professional advisory as part of what we do, we actually do compensation, benefits, and retirement in supporting our clients with implementation and execution of those areas.
Okay, but I have to ask, what's the story behind the name?
So I didn't want the firm to be just Joseph Chan and Associates. I want something unique. And Loonie is Canadian, and we help clients and their employees achieving financial and non-financial well-being. So kind of put Looney and Well together to be Looney Well.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. As someone who likes to see and hear a loon, and I don't mind loonies in my pocket either. So that appeals to me in some sense. What do you think sets Looney Well apart?
I think there's really two key elements that our clients really like and value based on what we do. First would be our hands-on experience and actually having the expertise in running and operating a total rewards department. And two would be our holistic approach and expertise when it comes to total rewards. And that includes both our experience as a consultant, but also having worked and operated in an insurance carrier as well as on the employer side.
Maybe we can go into a little bit of that holistic side, just to draw a few lines. And maybe you could use an example or two of how, say, something like an insurance benefit or a piece of coverage might relate to rewards, might relate to compensation. How do these all kind of tie in together, and why should we be kind of taking that holistic lens?
Yeah, because oftentimes I would say companies would be looking at it all together anyways. It's part of their HR philosophy or HR offering. So that's why it's important to consider all total rewards all together. And I would say majority of the organizations would have individuals or teams that look after everything all together anyways.
So what challenges do those teams, do those plan sponsors now face around total rewards, and how do you think they can address some of those challenges?
Well, there are certainly challenges. We always look at, there's also opportunities as well. And I'll share a couple of thoughts beyond the conventional thinking of talent attraction, retention, as well as cost containment, because those are just, to me, it's just a given. It's just the fundamental challenges that majority of the organization face. And total rewards is typically a large component of an organization's operating expense. And we help our clients think through, instead of thinking it as just a cost of doing business, is treating it as an investment with expected returns. So we help our clients think through how to leverage total rewards, compensation, benefits, retirement, to drive and incentivize the desired behavior and use it as a unique industry value proposition to drive business growth and acquisitions. So we have a lot of, as you mentioned, work with a lot of high growth companies, and we help them design and think through programs to achieve those business objectives.
As you say, companies are looking at total rewards relatively holistically. They have sort of the same people managing these programs, but as they look at the broad scope that falls under total rewards, What are some aspects that you think are quite frequently overlooked by these firms?
To be honest, there isn't really a most frequently overlooked area. However, what we find is it's often not looked deep enough and not wide enough. And what is meant by that is it's whether it's no time to look deep enough or wide enough, or no uh, expertise to do that. So I'll give you an example. If you have the look at a benefit program, right? There would be with experience and knowledge and with the right partner, you might be able to look at certain aspects when it comes to cost or plan design. But having the I call it the holistic expertise of having worked with hands-on experience on employer carrier and the consulting side, oftentimes we are able to kind of peel back a few layers of the onion and go very deep into the opportunity areas to help clients find things that they don't even know that might exist, or opportunities that they don't even know that might exist. And having that holistic lens of total rewards helps a lot, because we're not just narrowly focused on just benefits or just retirement or just compensation. We're able to bring that broad spectrum expertise of having experience in actually knowing and running total rewards to be able to bring that perspective to our clients.
It's so interesting always to highlight breadth and depth, because I think so many plan sponsors that I talk to, again, the universe they're dealing with has grown so wide and so deep, and it's beyond just what one person can handle alone. And to target that sort of that area as one of challenge, but also of opportunity and an area to grow is always so interesting to me. And it's always such a worthwhile point to highlight, to think there are supports. You don't just have to do it all yourself.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And I think it's we find every client is unique, every organization is unique, and that's what makes our job interesting. Is every time it's like dealing with something new.
Absolutely. So, as something of a final question, what do you hope that plan sponsors take from your work, and take from whether it's an introduction or an existing relationship or their knowledge about Looney Well? What do you hope that they leave understanding about your company?
And I think really we emphasize on our hands-on experience and expertise when it comes to the full total rewards spectrum. And we're really proud of the way we look after our clients in their best interests, in a way that they would consider us as part of their team. And I would really encourage, and we're proud of the client testimonials that they have given us, that we've selected some of them to be posted on our website. So that sets us apart on what we do and how we treat our clients differently.
Okay, amazing. Well, thank you so much, Joseph, for taking the time. Unfortunately, that's all we have room for today, but really appreciated your insights and hearing your story. Thank you once again.
Thank you, David. It's my pleasure.
And thank you to all of our viewers. I've been David Katai for Benefits and Pensions Monitor. Have a great rest of your day.